Real quick introduction. I filmed this video a while ago, either the day of or about the day after I filmed my daily oil change video, where the jack stand collapsed on my Torino and the car almost landed on me and killed me. Great. But as you've seen, I took a bit of a hiatus from YouTube, and I'm back for a couple more weeks before I take another hiatus. So enjoy this video I filmed a while ago. Today on Torino Time, spark plugs and carburetor. What's up guys, Dylan with That Delta Bravo, and on Torino Time today, replacing the spark plugs and carburetor. Spoiler alert, in my 1971 Ford Torino 500, spoiler alert, I know all the spark plugs are fouled. I pulled all 8 of them. I pulled 7, one didn't want to come out, so hopefully I can get it today, and they're all fouled, which leads me to believe that my piston rings have seen better days. Ignore the noise in the background, I'm doing laundry. As for the carburetor, I've never replaced a carb before, so it should be interesting. Seems pretty straightforward, not quite sure about the tuning part of it, but I'm literally just gonna look at the old one, look at the new one, take the old one off, put the new one on, hope for the best. So let's get to it, and again, to keep this project as cheap as possible because the engine's shot if the piston rings are indeed bad. I got the cheapest Amazon carburetor I could find. It's very similar to the one that's on there, minus, or with one extra shield on it of some sort. An open box special, so it was $74.99 or something like that, so super cheap. And the spark plugs are the cheapest I could find as well. They're like $2 a piece or less. Good gosh. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's get the old spark plugs out, new ones in. Yeah, let's go. So this is a spark plug socket. I'm obviously going to use that to get the spark plugs out, but last time I tried, I think the walls on that socket are just a little bit too thick to get that spark plug out. So this is a normal deep socket, 13/16, that has a little bit thinner walls, so hopefully this can get that stubborn spark plug out. That's the last one. So I'm gonna actually try this one first to get the obnoxious part out of the way, and then hopefully the last ones will be a breeze because I didn't really tighten them down all the way because I have no intentions on driving this car until the spark plugs and carb are taken care of. And the oil change, which you saw in the last video. I don't think that's coming out. So I'm gonna hope that one isn't as fouled as all the rest were, even though I could see oil pooling underneath that on the block. I guess I'll just do the 7 I could find and see if I could find a thinner spark plug socket later on down the line. Oil just poured out of there. Yeah. That's the difference. And also these have been gapped to 0.06 because I was told if they're fouling, that's going to stop them from fouling faster. 1 down, 6 to go because this one isn't happening. Hey, me from the present. So long story short, I did get that spark plug out. I just took my mallet and hammered the socket onto it. Hoped I didn't break the spark plug and eventually got it free. Don't do this at home. So here's a pro tip for anyone changing spark plugs in your car, whether it's a car you care about or a car you don't care about. Go one at a time. Pull the spark plug wire off, unscrew the spark plug, put the new one in, and put the wire back on. If you pop up all the wires and then pop out all the spark plugs, you might screw up the firing order of the spark plug wires, and they actually have to go on in a very specific order. If not, your engine's going to sound like a mess. So go one at a time and take your time. Unless there's one you can't get out. You can skip that one. And here are the 7 out of 8 spark plugs. And even if you don't know much about spark plugs, you should know they shouldn't look like that. You don't want black spark plugs. This was an eBay special, and that was an Amazon special. But either way, it's getting darker out, which means rain might be coming. So I want to hurry up so I don't get caught in the rain because this hood scoop is going to go straight into the intake, which is bad. New gasket in. This is clearly cardboard, so you know it's nice and cheap. I'd like to run it without the air cleaner so I could see if fuel is actually going in there, but I don't want all those in my engine either, so yeah. All right, it's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. it'll either work, not work, or burst into flames. I wish you could have seen the look on my face. Wow, idle's a little high, so I gotta figure out what the idle screw is and change that, but oh my gosh, I have not heard it run like that in so long, and that's even with one bad spark plug too. Let me find out what the idle screw is and go from there. Wow. Definitely fires right up. Seems to run pretty well. I think now I have to take it for a bit of a drive. I'm not going to take you along with me because I really want to focus on this, and I'm pretty sure that the brakes are non-existent, and the tires, well, they kind of suck. So I'll have my phone, but aside from that, I'm just running a little solo effort here. But I'll get back to you. Out of all the things to still work, that buzzer. Either way, I'll get back to you and let you know how it goes. Yeah, it sucks. Freaking buzzer. Oh, no power steering. Man, I don't know why I doubted her. She's running just fine. Burning oil, but running just fine. Don't pull in front of a car from the 70s. So, no more white smoke. That's cool. She runs. She ran great. Stopping, different story, but she ran great. And all the white smoke is gone too, so I wonder if that was just residual burning off or what have you, but it definitely is leaking oil. But the fact that it wasn't billowing white smoke the entire time really makes me want to work on this car again. Next step will be to drop it off to Alan at the Ford shop to get the engine mounts installed, and also tires and brakes. So I got quoted about $400 for tires, so that's going to be great. Brakes, I'm not sure. I could try to do it myself. I've never done drum brakes, but then again, I never did a carb either, and I did that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I will say the neighbors were all just a little confused to actually see this car move, because since I moved here, this car sat here and didn't move at all. But now it moves, so there's that. But there you have it, guys. If you want to follow what's going to be happening with this Torino, because I already told you what's next, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell, and make sure you like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the series. Let me know what you think I should do to this car, because clearly I've been revitalized and I now want to drive it again. I now want to work on it again. So that is that. But please like, comment, subscribe, and hey, share with your friends who have old cars and are unsure about maybe doing stuff like this, because the age-old adage shows that it is easy to work on an old car. Well, within reason. But again, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you on the next video.